You good?
Yeah.
Snappadoodle Slim Jim. Welcome back to the Macbeef-Banquet podcast.
My name is Milz.
I'm Henny G. My name is John. He's half-fan, man.
That's who it is, yeah.
This is episode 128.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty sure. The last one should have been 127. I don't know. I haven't been keeping track, really. But I can double check for you if you'd like.
No big deal.
Too late.
So
I'm
what
already doing
movie did we
it was
watch
127,
this week,
so
Henry?
128. This week, Miles, the movie that we watched, to answer your question, which you just asked, was...
Thank you for clarifying.
No, I just wanted to make sure in case they didn't hear you.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was talking over you.
Yeah.
We watched Memories of Murder, which was on Hulu.
Mm-hmm.
It was made by Bong Joon Ho himself. Just
By himself. Yep.
He was the only one who did it. Yeah, he acted in.
He was all the actors, all the crew,
all the stuntmen,
all the promoters.
Yep.
It's pretty hard.
Distribution company, everything. That was all him.
Bong Joon Ho is probably someone to strive to be.
Number 15, Bong Joon Ho. I don't know why I made that joke. So what do you think of it, Miles?
Sad, very sad.
Very depressing. Yes.
Yeah. A lot of really good visuals. I know you and I were talking about that, like, the location they picked out was really good for a lot of the beginning in particular, where they had these like big open fields.
Yeah.
And they kind of, like, it's all, happening down at the bottom of the screen pretty much, but still it's like this huge area to film in.
Yeah, right. Oh, yeah, no, absolutely. Those exteriors were just great. And the color, you mentioned the color, too.
Mm-hmm. Well, you first mentioned it, and then I was like, the red.
The red, yeah, against that muted color palette.
Yeah.
Well, and I didn't even, really necessarily think of it as muted until you said that, too.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, I noticed that really at the end, though, when they're in the tunnel. There's the three of them with the two with the,
Yeah.
I was thinking about that. I was like, yeah, this looks really, yeah. And speaking of which, that scene was really, I think it was probably my favorite part because it's so just like climactic.
Yeah.
Like I really love that shot when, I think Kai was kind of getting in the way, but that shot of what's his name? The guy who can like read faces from the beginning. Yeah,
Detective Park.
Yes, Detective Park. Yes, when he's got the guy by his shirt or whatever, and then he's like trying to like look into his eyes and tell.
Oh,
I
yeah.
can't tell. That was really cool. I like that.
Yeah.
I was like, peak cinema. Sorry. Anyway, yeah, it was really good. So I really liked it.
The story was good too. Obviously it felt a little mad to not have it solved, but I think that's fine because it's called Memories of Murder. It's not about solving a murder,
right? No, yeah. Otherwise they would have called it solving a murder.
Yeah.
Or a murder solved, or something like that. Yeah. No, I kind of liked that. Yeah, that was kind of open ended like that, because like especially with like the way that like that ending like epilogue sort of scene was too, because it's just like like you said, it could
have been anybody.
Could have been anybody.
Just an ordinary guy.
Right.
That's kind of what murder is like. It doesn't have to be this big, fantastical adventure. It's probably just some normal dude who's fucking doing some fucked up shit.
Some awful stuff. Another bed Tundi, Yeah. And I think I was talking to a buddy about it a little bit today, and he said it was based off of
a play,
a true story, actually.
Oh.
Although a play would be interesting.
It is based on a play.
Is it?
Based on Come to See Me by Kim Kwang Rim.
Really? Oh, yeah. Yeah, Come to See Me. You're right. Wow. And as if you like just made that up on the...
Yeah, you know me. I like making stuff up.
I do that sometimes.
I know.
Yeah. I didn't know that.
I make stuff up. Yeah, I know. I'm aware. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Yes, of course. I take pride in that fact.
I want to see if I can find just sort of like, is that just means that was the screenplay maybe? Is that what that means?
Oh, so Come to See Me was also based around the serial murders, I guess.
Okay.
So then they based it off of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Loosely
That's
based
really
on the true
interesting.
story of Korea's.
First confirmed serial murders. Who they actually did catch.
Wow.
For
First confirmed.
yeah, which is back. He was convicted of killing his sister-in-law in '94, and then later confessed to killing 14 other women and young girls, including 10 people, in the incident known as the Hwasong serial murders between '86 and '91. He was sentenced to life in prison with the possibility of parole after 20 years. Yeah, he's serving a life sentence.
At the time of the film's release, the actual murderer had not yet been caught.
Yeah, they caught him for something else, I think.
That's crazy.
And then, yeah, by the time and I think well, at least, hold on, before I start talking up my ass here, because I think what my buddy was saying was that like, they caught, or like by the time they figured out, DNA evidence and stuff, like because they had like tested it later, like after the fact, but the statute of limitations expired, so like they couldn't convict him of that, but he was already in prison.
Oh,
So
yeah.
they were like, oh, okay, just kind of he's already serving life, so
At the time he was identified, he was already serving a life sentence in prison.
Yeah.
In Busan for the rape and murder of his sister-in-law.
Mm-hmm.
In 2006, the statute of limitations was reached for the last known victim.
Right.
Jeez.
Yeah. Heavy stuff.
Back to the movie.
Right. On that note, yeah. So yeah, no, it's like yeah, I don't know. I think that kind of, yeah, that kind of makes me appreciate the ending a little more because they kind of changed it up to make it just, I think, a little more poetic almost. I feel like, with just saying that it could kind of be anybody.
Yeah.
But, and there was like some funny stuff in there too. It's definitely like kind of reminds you of that Parasite sort of black comedy style, where there's some funny stuff that kind of happens amid the serious like tone overall. So
Yeah.
I can definitely see the similarities there. Acting wise, everyone did a great job. I really loved how many times they jump kicked.
Oh,
They, like,
yeah.
jump up and like
jumped in. Yeah.
we gotta practice that. I want to get good at that so that if we ever get into like a bar fight, if someone's like trying to fight you, Miles, I'll just come out of nowhere and just what I'll like miss and like knock over like a nearby bar stool.
That one scene where they do it and he knocks the light over and all the lights go out.
Yeah. Imagine like he's like on set and he accidentally knocks over like one of the lights on set and like it hits like the director or something.
God. That'd be awful.
Yeah. Other than, yeah. Well, I guess what else did you think? Was there anything else that really stood out to you? That was noteworthy. Would you watch it again?
Oh yeah, definitely. Maybe take a while just because it was very sad, and you want to sort of look at it when you're not feeling bad. Not that I'm feeling bad now. I'm just saying, take some time. But yeah, I'd definitely rewatch it. See if I can see anything that I might have missed before.
Yeah.
So I feel like there'd be, some clues maybe.
Right.
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Trying to remember. What was the question you had? Oh, when they met that one of the earlier victims or whatever at her house, and she was talking about it, and you were like, "Why was the shirt there?"
Oh, it just seemed like that's what the camera was pointing at.
Yeah, because that was his shirt.
That's what I thought.
Yeah,
I thought it was the murderer, rapist.
Yeah,
I thought it was his shirt that is what he was looking at. But then the camera moved, and there was a red shirt. So I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Well, what was the shirt?
Yeah.
Was that just her shirt, or I don't know?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that is kind of like it was definitely a clever way to like reveal the red, but like, but yeah, it definitely was a little.
I mean, it could have been her shirt. It definitely could have been,
right.
Something that she wore. It just seemed like the way the camera was that it was his.
Yeah. Overall, though, yeah, good. I would also watch it again. Yeah, I agree with you. I think it's definitely one to be in the right mood for. You have to You have to watch some really happy stuff beforehand, I think.
Or after.
Or after. A palate cleanser, right? Yeah. Like we were talking about last week or the week before.
You want to look at some act trivia?
Act trivia. Yeah, let's do it.
The first two on IMDb are pretty good. Also, I just remembered that like literally anyone can add trivia to IMDb.
Oh, so we could add trivia.
Yeah, we could, whether it's true or false.
Yeah. Make up stuff about.
And the amount of effort it takes to fact check that is, I don't know, it's crazy.
Yeah. It's not like Wikipedia where they'll check that shit religiously.
Mm-hmm. I mean, they do more.
Edit.
They do a better job, I imagine, than IMDb does.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyone can they'll check that shit. Yeah. Real quick.
First two are good though. In order to make his character Detective Sao look properly worn out by the stress of the case, actor Kim Sang-Kyung deliberately limited his food intake and slept fewer hours.
Man with method.
And then beginning in June 2000, it took Bong Joon Ho a year to write the script for Memories of Murder. Yet he has stated that for the first 6 months, I didn't write a line of the script. I just did research.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. I remember reading something about Parasite. I don't want to say, was Parasite based off of a play too, actually? Because I want to say I remember reading that.
I think it was.
Which that would be interesting because I remember trying to read it up on some of the. I can look for that in a sec if you want to keep looking through trivia.
Wow. Lee Chun-jae confessed to the crimes that the film is based on in 2019. He admitted to watching it, saying, "I just watched it as a movie. I had no feeling or emotion towards the movie."
Wow.
Dude.
No remorse.
The first jump kick and scuffle from Park was improvised by actor Sang-Kyung.
Really?
Yeah. So I'm guessing they just kept doing it.
Just went with it.
Yeah. All right, here's sort of like, I guess, that didn't sound good.
No.
This is sort of about, the whole difference between the play, I guess, and the actual thing. Despite the film being based on a series of real murders in the Korean provincial town of Hwangsang during the 1980s, Bong Joon Ho also drew a lot of inspiration from a play called Come See Me, which dramatized the incidents to the extent that he stated in an interview. If it weren't for Kim Gwang-rim's play Come See Me, I would have had a lot of problems in establishing the structure, while he also gained the idea for the depiction of the era from the graphic novel From Hell by the writer Alan Moore, which was given to Bong by the journalist Tony Raines as a gift. Oh, well, it's not as entertaining as I thought it was going to be.
You can kind of peter it out there. The idea for Parasite originated in 2013. While he was working on Snowpiercer, Bong was encouraged to write a play, and then that's kind of how, and he kind of, I guess, turned a personal experience into the screenplay. So it's sort of, I guess it's kind of his attempt at sort of writing a play turned script, I guess. So,
yeah.
Kind of. But either way, where are we? Yeah, anything else that you saw?
Not that I saw.
Okay.
I will be right back, actually, because I just heard.
Okay. Welcome back.
Here.
Oh. I need that. Thank you.
Yeah. You had dropped it in
on the chair
in Connor's backpack.
Oh, did I really?
Yeah. So I was like, I don't think that's hers, and then I was like, oh yeah, it's Henry's.
She could wear it to work.
No, she didn't.
I figured. By the way, thank you. Thank you for guiding.
Henry, why would she wear it to work?
Listen, so that the people can know.
What'd you watch this week, man?
Is that what that feels like? This week I watched. That was smooth. I watched Blair Witch Project again.
The original?
Yeah.
Or the new one? Okay.
The original. I haven't seen the new one.
I haven't seen either. So.
Okay. I also watched The Ritual, which is on Netflix.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that one.
What'd you think of it?
I liked everything up until the ending, pretty much.
Yeah. I was gonna say, once I saw the monster, I was a little disappointed, honestly.
Yeah. They had good build-up, I think.
Yeah.
Overall, but...
Right.
But at the end, it's just kind of like, eh.
An atmosphere, but yeah.
Yeah. I saw that back when it came out. I was in high school. That was one of those movies that I watched while I was... I brought my iPad into school and just watched it during school.
Really?
Yeah. Well, I had like 2, 3, 4 hours of just like fuck off time. So
fuck off time.
That's what I called it. I fucked right off.
What's a fuck ass? What else did I watch? Not Jackass, that's for sure.
Not yet.
Not yet. I'm about to see Jackass, the new one.
Mm-hmm.
But I was gonna watch it last week, but I didn't get a chance to.
Yeah, through no fault of ours.
Through no fault of mine. Yeah. Yeah. More on that later. What else? I think that's mainly it. I feel like I watched more, but I guess I didn't. Yeah, that was mainly it.
Okay.
I watched like 1 or 2 more of those infomercials. I watched the gaming one.
I don't know if I've seen that one.
Okay. Yeah, it was all right.
Yeah, you kind
of
there's some winners and there's some losers in those.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. The quality kind of ranges on them a little bit. But
yeah.
What'd you watch?
What did I watch?
I was talking to Bowser.
I watched 2 different shows this week.
Really? At the same time?
Well, not at the exact same time, but
Oh, okay. But kind of at the same time.
Yeah. First one I started and finished. I finished both of them. But the first one I watched, you might like. It's called Better Off Ted.
It rhymes with my favorite movie.
Better Off Dead, yes. Yeah. But it's different, obviously. It's still funny.
Oh, okay. It is?
But it's about like these people who work for a company that isn't a very good company, but it's just kind of like just them, kind of making it work, I guess.
Okay.
It's a sitcom, but it's not like it's not filmed in front of an audience type of show.
Yeah.
It's still good. Yeah, that's all I really have to say about it. Check it out though. It's 2 seasons, both on Hulu.
Mm-hmm.
And then good. The second show I watched was, last week I think I asked you on the after show about the show called I Am Shauna Rae.
Yes.
I watched it.
You did.
I did.
And your thoughts?
She is very annoying.
Is she?
Yeah, she's kind of like entitled.
Yeah, because she's so
short, and her parents kind of gave into that.
I guess. Yeah.
There was a really handsome guy though that she went on a date with, but nothing else happened. But he was pretty handsome.
Was he?
Mm-hmm.
He
was pretty chill. He was like an ex-football player and like fucking chill as fuck. It's cool.
Chill and chiseled. As they say.
Yes. I think that's really it though. For what I watched. I started rewatching Hilda. That kids show.
Yeah.
That's on Netflix.
Right.
Oh yeah, I Am Shauna Rae is on Discovery Plus if
anyone is curious.
If people were wondering. But yeah, it's on Netflix. It's a good show.
Yeah.
I just felt like, rewatching it.
I forgot about that. Yeah, I never watched it, but
I don't know. It's a comfort show, for me.
Sure.
Just kind of like something to watch because it's nothing like truly awful happens and I don't have to worry about that,
Yeah.
Like if a character
you don't
dies,
have to go on that emotional journey.
Yeah.
too much. Yeah.
And it's got, good art style.
Yeah,
good,
it looks really
good
cool.
creature design too, because it's a lot of like fantasy creatures and stuff.
Yeah. No, it's cool. The art style kind of makes me think of like Scott Pilgrim just a little bit, but like
Yeah.
it's definitely got a different vibe.
Well, it is based on a comic.
Okay, which one?
Hilda.
Hilda is the actual comic. I thought you meant like they like drew for inspiration from
Oh
like,
no, I'm sure they drew inspiration from the comic it's based on, but
yeah,
like it's the art is based on the
the comics. Okay, yeah. Got it.
Hilda.
Hilda, yes. Thank you.
But that's it. Yeah, that's all I've been.
Cool.
All I've been on,
Yeah. Interesting. Well, is there something you wanted to watch next week? Maybe?
Nah.
No? Okay. This is the end of the podcast. Goodbye.
Bye. Wait, come back.
What? What are we watching next week? So they don't know.
So they don't know?
Yeah, we don't want them to know.
Well,
they're already gone, so it's good.
Well, you can't watch it anywhere, actually.
Oh, okay.
I have it on DVD, and that's the only way we're going to be able to watch it.
They'll never be able to watch it. Perfect. What is it?
It's called Can't Hardly Wait.
Oh, perfect. I can't hardly wait.
I brought it up before.
You have.
It's an interesting movie.
It's a movie.
Yeah.
Okay. Came out in 1998.
Mm-hmm.
Is that Jennifer Love Hewitt? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And what's his name? Fucking Seth Green. Yep. Yeah. And it's also got, I think, Jason Segel in a small role as the Watermelon Man or whatever it is.
Watermelon Man. Nice. I like Jason Segel.
Yeah. And Alicia Silverstone, I think. Maybe I'm wrong. Still, good movie.
Would recommend.
Yeah, we're gonna watch it.
So yeah.
For you people at home, probably can't watch it anywhere.
Yep. Sorry, guys. But we'll let you know how it is.
And make you buy it.
Yes.
Gonna fucking shoot myself in the head and make you watch.
Can't hardly wait, then.
I'm gonna watch. Can't hardly wait and make you watch.
Sit down. Get comfortable, because we're gonna be here for a minute. So yeah, check that out on Nowhere next week.
On DVD.
Check it out on DVD with us next week.
Yeah, just come over.
Make sure to RSVP to Miles' phone number. It's 231-340. Can't hardly wait. You know how sometimes you can call like 1-800 and then it's like a word. It's like that.
1-800. Don't call this number ever because it's probably not a real one.
Not a real number. That's
type in all those numbers.
That's Bill Murray's hotline.
Oh man. All right. Bye.
Bye. Have a beautiful time.